Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Breaking News with Tiisu. Good evening, I'm Tiisu, your trusted anchor, and this is the show that brings you the latest stories as they unfold, Breaking News with Tiisu. In a world that never stops changing, where information spreads like wildfire, we understand the importance of staying informed, connected, and ahead of the game. Every week, we bring you the most pressing headlines, the stories that matter, and the events shaping our lives. From the heart of the action to your living room, we strive to keep you in the loop. And now, the news headlines. UDS IAAS donates to Faculty of Agriculture, Food and Consumer Sciences. Speaker of Parliament pays courtesy call on UDS Vice-Chancellor. UDS marks Green Gunna Day at Nyangpula campus. The International Association of Students in Agriculture and Related Sciences IAAS has donated tables and chairs to the Faculty of Agriculture, Food and Consumer Sciences to complement and facilitate the teaching and learning in the lecture halls. The donation was made by the 2022-2023 year group to support the faculty to address the furniture deficits in the faculty. The president of the association, Mr. Joshua Sulemana, who presented the items on behalf of the association, commended the tireless efforts of the faculty in making sure that students amidst the challenges excel in their academic journey. He said the association will continue to support the faculty to make significant progress in producing graduates for the job market. The Dean of the Faculty of Agriculture, Food and Consumer Sciences, Professor Terry Ansett, commended the executives and the entire association for the support. He encouraged them to study hard and continue to make the faculty and the entire university proud. The SRC president, Mr. Abdul Mujiz Music, called on other associations in the university to emulate the example set by the IAAS. Also present at the donation were the faculty officer Mr. Joseph S. Sataya, the faculty examinations officer Dr. Mohammed Dawuda Mujitaba, and executives of IAAS. Moving on to the next story, Speaker of Parliament pays courtesy call on UDS Vice-Chancellor. After 30 years of successful uninterrupted parliamentary democracy, Parliament holds a public forum at the multi-purpose auditorium of the University for Development Studies to celebrate the journey thus far, as part of the series of activities that are meant to commemorate the milestone achieved by the Parliament and Ghana. As courtesy requires, the Speaker of the 8th Parliament of Ghana, Right Honourable Alban Kingsford S. Spagbin, visited the office of the Vice-Chancellor with a delegation from Parliament, while on this assignment, as the guest speaker of the public forum, which aims at bringing Parliament closer to the people. Tamale is one of the 4 regional zones that have been selected for the celebrations, which is scheduled for the entire year. The Vice-Chancellor of the University for Development Studies, Professor Al-Hassan Saidu, received the delegation in his office at the central administration of the university. In his address, the Vice-Chancellor showed his elation at the presence of the Speaker of Parliament and their decision to hold such a memorable event in the university, and how the university shares the same age with the Parliament, as it is celebrating its 30th anniversary this year as well. Professor Saidu stated the significance of the Parliament to the country in ensuring effective democratic governance and justice, and how much the patriotic citizens of this country hold it in high regard. He opined that many institutions and communities have, through inspiration from the Parliament, created similar parliamentary sittings. He cited the Northern Youth Parliament NYP amongst the rising parliamentary houses at the local levels. Professor Saidu added that the university was established by the Government of Ghana under the PNDC Law 279 with the view of accelerating the development of the then 3 regions in the north. However, most of the components of the law under which the university was established do no longer serve any significance to the university. Hence the need to review this law. He further intimated that the autonomy of the previous subcampuses of the university is also reason enough for the proposed revision. In this respect, he presented a bill on behalf of the university to the Honourable Speaker and called on him to consider the revision of the laws governing the university to ensure its progressive development. The Vice-Chancellor also requested the Speaker and the entirety of Parliament to look into the issue of monetizing elections by various political aspirants and the country at large. He said the rate at which elections are being monetized in the country is not only alarming but demeaning to the country's political image. The Speaker of Parliament, Right Honourable Alban Kingsford S. Spagbin, opined that one of the reasons the university was chosen as a venue for the celebration of the Parliament's 30th anniversary was because it shared a common age. He added that he was part of the struggles to establish the university in his early years as a member of parliament, hence, any attempt to ensure that the success and development of the university will be considered with effectiveness. For that reason, he advised the vice-chancellor and representatives of the university to submit the necessary documents for the revision to parliament for further deliberation. On the issue of monetizing politics, the Honorable Speaker stated that civil society organizations, government agencies as well as the media have been involved in the efforts to curb the situation. He noted that politics in the country is becoming auctions and not elections, and leaders who are supposed to serve the people have to buy their way through, which should not be the case. He asserted that the conversation will continue until we decide to take a stand and do what is right. Amongst the representatives of the university were the Pro-Vice-Chancellor of the university, Professor Felix K. Abigail, the Registrar, Mr. Nuruddin Issa Abubakar, the Principal of the Nyangpula campus, Professor George Nyarko, among others.